Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. We are live streaming tonight down in Walthill, Nebraska at The Hill. Pahe. The Lady Indians are coming into town, and the Lady Jays are defending their home territory right here. And this gymnasium is, I really like this gymnasium here down in Wall Hill. Wall Hill has a, uh, I remember their gym a long time ago. And since then, back in the 80s, the gym they got now, man, this is what I call the gym that Kobe built. And speaking of the 2016 runner-up state tournament team with Kobe Smith and DeAndre Bass and those guys, they had a really, really good team. Um, they put Wall Hill on the map. Wall Hill, it wasn't. They haven't gone to state since back in the early '90s, late '80s, and stuff like that. And then uh, Wall Hill went on a dry spell. Then Kobe and those guys, they got him back down to Lincoln, and they did really good. Those guys are some living legends down here. And speaking of that, Kobe Smith is out in the crowd right now with us, out there watching his little brother Farron play. He'll be playing tonight. Farron plays for the boys basketball team. And Lady Indians right now. Oh goodness, the lights went out. Oh,
Turn me up in the headphone. Good
good to go.
evening, everybody. Coach Huge making it in the house, starting lineups going on right now.
Yeah,
Where we at, Coach Q?
Coach Huge, we just now started the stream. I was kind of giving the listeners out there a little, I guess, a little visual about tonight and kind of the setup too about the gym. I remember going to school down here in Wall Hill back in the late '80s, and this wasn't the gym that we played in, but this gym right here, it's huge. Both sides, are the bleachers are they go way up into the rafters. It seems like, and so I'm looking out there right now, and the girls teams are getting ready to compete, and both sides are already kind of packed at this big gym that I'm talking about. And we were kind of setting it up last night, talking about res ball, and tonight is our first taste of res ball this year. We have the Lady Indians coming off of a really, really close loss from last night against the Knights from the Lady Knights from Homer. And Homer, is coming off a team from last year that won their way to the state tournament. And usually, a team like that will pick up right where they left off. And Winnebago gave them the business last night, but couldn't pull it off. And they Homer won by 1 point. And it was a really tough one. And I just hope like the girls got to learn something from that. And so the next game is tonight. So we'll see how they're going to react to this.
Yeah, hit the reset button. Take what you could and take away what you can from losses like that. Because in close games, I think we all kind of viewed that game as far as either team could have won that game by 10 or 15 points.
Yeah.
If you kind of break it down either side, take away turnovers and kind of go through those steps in it. But I'm trying to pull up the girls' records. Is this Wall Hill's first game of the
This
season?
is actually Wall Hill's first
Oh,
game.
okay.
Usually Wall Hill and Santee, they usually have a game on the first game, like on a Thursday, the first game of the season. But I believe they rescheduled that particular meeting for later on in the season. So tonight's opening night for Wall Hill.
No, super excited to be here. Happy to bring the stream down here to Pahe, Walthill, Nebraska. Looking forward to it. The Lady Blue Jays are out here as they're doing the national anthem right now, followed by the Omaha flag song, and then hosting the Winnebago Indians. I mean, great night, 2 nights in a row here. The stream's been out for you all, sitting here enjoying this. It's been a beautiful, beautiful weather today as well, but the gym's hot and the popcorn's rocking.
Oh yeah, and the fans are ready too because they had 2 JV games earlier, and I believe Winnebago won both of those. But I did see a a lot of the younger ones on the JV teams, man, they were giving it their all, And so I can only imagine what this varsity game is going to look like tonight.
Yeah, I think that's one big takeaway we took away from the Winnebago game was just watching their effort, seeing the effort that those girls were putting out there for it. You want to call it some starting lineups here?
Yeah. Okay. So for Winnebago, we got number 0, Breezy Treglia. Looks like we have the Blackbird sisters out there, Jolan,
Giselle.
Giselle. We have Sierra Vargas, and then
Who you missing?
Little Bear.
Oh, Marley.
Marley
Little Bear.
Marl.
Yep.
Marley Marl.
And
That's
then
for
on the
Winnebago.
Walthill side, we've got number 12, Tayson McCauley,
Number 11.
5'6" sophomore. Abby Phillips.
14.
Tiffany Morris.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Kristen Wolf. Tip is up, folks. We are in action. Ball tipped all over, coming onto the Winnebago side.
That was not number 2. That was number 3. Sorry, Yuchi.
Oh, okay, Camry Ross.
And then number 1 is this point guard.
Yep.
All right.
Miller. All right, here we go. So off the tip-off, ball goes out of bounds and it end up in Winnebago's possession. They're taking out from side out here, right around the free throw line, inbound here to Marley Little Bear. They are going left to right on the radio dial. Those of you that are watching, Little Bear taking time, kicking over here left to Giselle. Blackbird 3,
Jolan.
up and good. Jolan, up and good. First 3 of the game for her. Winnebago strikes first with a 3-pointer. Number 11, Phillips bringing it up, taking her time, throws it down low to Miller. Miller smartly brings it back out,
nice.
gets around Little Bear. She goes up, fires one off the back iron. Giselle with the box out, knocked out of bounds, going to stay right there in Blue Jay territory.
Jolan.
Did I say Giselle again?
I know. I think me and you are both kind of getting it mixed up, but number 5 would be Jolan.
All right, Blackbird's got it. Yep. All right, inbound incoming now from Ross. Ross, nice little underneath pass on a back door cut from number 33.
Number 33. She
No,
subbed in a little
33.
while ago.
Oh, okay, I see it now. Pilcher. Pilcher on the backside of the inbound gets fouled, goes up. She is fouled by number 24, Jolan Blackbird. I'm going to get that right tonight,
24
folks.
is 24 is
Yeah, it's
number 5 is Jolan.
yeah. So I said Blackbird.
There you go.
That foul was on Giselle there.
There you go.
Shot is up and good. Score now 2-3, 7:24 and ticking. Here comes Blackbird dribbling down the lane, fouled by Miller, the 5-foot junior, as she was trying to cross the timeline there. Score right now 3-2. Winnebago with a 1-point lead. Early action down here in Walthill, Nebraska, home of the Blue Jays. Here comes Little Bear now crossing the midcourt line, kicks it off to the left, almost stolen. Finally gets it to Vargas. Vargas finally gets it over
Nice
there
pass.
to Blackbird. Blackbird to Blackbird there, knocked out of bounds by Miller. Miller very active right now on the defensive end, just following the ball.
Yeah, I think that her teammates are probably going to be like, maybe following suit and see her hustle and then start hustling a little bit more themselves.
Long, getting it pass to Vargas, top of the key, takes her time, resets, gets it back out here to Blackbird. Blackbird down, tipped ball to Blackbird. She brings it back out on the wing, up to Little Bear, top of the key. Doesn't like it, throws it down to Winnebago Indians. Didn't know who was going to get it. Stolen by number 11, Monroe.
Hill's playing like
Monroy.
Hill's playing like in a 1-2-2. It looks like.
Errant pass there from the Blue Jays, stolen by Breezy Trelia. Gets it over to number 5, Blackbird. Takes her time, sets her feet, puts it up off the back iron, no good. Rebound from number 3, Ross. Ross is going to turn around and head the other way. Trelia picks her up at the half court line. They're going to pass it around there. That is Pilcher. Pilcher now top of the key, looking around, don't know where to go. Winnebago playing a little bit of man-to-man defense here. Ball's kicked over there to the left wing of McCauley. McCauley brings it up top, taking her time, looking around. Ball is tipped by Vargas, stolen by Little Bear. Little Bear going up with number 1 on her. Ball goes up, no basket, but a foul on Miller, and Little Bear gets herself to the free throw line.
That's good hustle there by Winnebago, getting their hands in a passing lane, and then not just that, but once you get possession, then they took off on that fast break. Filling lanes, too.
And what I'm seeing from them on man-to-man, you can see what Walthill's trying to get going. They're trying to get movement away from the ball, and they're trying to get their people open. No good on the first free throw. Subs coming in now for the Blue Jays. Miller going in for Miller. Esther Mercer filling in for, I'm just going to call her Kai Miller. You can try that one if you want. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Blackbird. Knocked down.
Nakomi.
Saved. Jolan now has it up top Jalan taking her time. Saved by Winnebago. After that, there's Little Bear with the 3 off the front iron. Cannot get it to go. A couple of Blue Jays fighting for the rebound. Finally brought down by number 3, Ross. Trelia gets her hands in there. Ties the ball up. Going to get our first jump ball of the evening. Possession going Winnebago's way. It's going to take their ball out underneath the basket here.
Winnebago out of bounds play. Just a quick pass right out to the corner. Back to
Jolan
Blackburn.
fires it, nowhere to go. Off Vargas's foot, out of bounds. Going to end up in the Blue Jays ball.
Let's see what
Lady Blue Jays.
Yeah, Lady Jays. Let's see what Winnebago's doing. Looks like they're in a full court man.
Inbound coming here.
Man. They're trapped
Inbound into 11, trapped. Ball tipped out of bounds off Winnebago. That inbound is there to Monroy. Inbound right now is McCauley.
That's where you want to trap too, when if you're running full court in the corner.
McCauley gets to Monroy. She's going to push her way down the right side, just
nice
battling down there
crossover.
with Trelia. She's in the lane, crosses the free throw line, tries to pass it, hits everybody's legs, ends up in Blackbird's hand, up to Blackbird. Jolan pushing the ball up the court now. She's got 2. Going to do a floater right in the middle, in and out, cannot get it to go. Rebound ends up in the smallest person on the court. Little Bear hands it off to Jolan Blackbird. She gets a 2 to go. Winnebago strikes again, 5-2 now. Big fast break here. Here comes Monroy. Passes it off up to number 5. That is Miller, Esther Miller, as she just subbed in the game. Gets fouled, gets herself to the free throw line. Shot was no good.
Yeah, nice transition. Walthill had to get back on defense real fast. And as soon as the ball was going back the other way, they hustled on back on that fast break to get a potential free throw.
So Esther Miller gets her first free throw to go. Subs coming in for Winnebago. Grant and Kennedy coming in for. Looks like they're bringing out Trelia and Little Bear. Cleveland also coming in for Vargas.
Winnebago, one thing we noticed about last night's game is the substitutions, the rotation. It seemed like when they took a certain player out, they put somebody in, and they didn't miss a step.
Esther Miller's second free throw is good to go, bringing the score 4-5 now. 5:17 and ticking here, left in the first. Walthill battling back. Kennedy finds herself on that left wing, off the back iron, can't get it to go. Ball tipped around, rebounded by Monroy. Foul on Winnebago as she was dribbling out. Looks like that's going to be on number 22. I believe that was number 2. That was Kennedy. No, 22. Sorry, that was Cleveland with the foul. Giselle Blackbird goes to sit down, and they bring in. Who'd they bring in? Little Bear. Little Bear back in the game. Here comes Monroy down that left side now. She inbounds. Grant picks her up full court man-to-man. Monroy doing a good job. Just weaving her way around her. Ball is thrown up and tipped. Ends up in Jolan Blackbird's hand. As she's pushing down the middle. She's got room down the middle. She's going to sidestep off to the left. Tries to lay it up. Grant ends up with the rebound. She goes up. Can't get it to go. Ball tipped around. Finally saved by number 5, Miller. But into Winnebago's hands. Little Bear's got the ball now. Finds Kennedy on that right side. Right wing. Cannot get it to drop. Grant battling for the rebound. Throws it behind her back. Knocks it off of Lady Blue Jay. Ends up right there. Winnebago territory. They're going to take the ball out under their own basket.
Even though she didn't grab that was a controlled rebound right off the opponent.
Blackbird into Kennedy, over to Grant. Grant's going to let one fly from the top of the key and gets the 3 to go. Gianna Grant putting 3 in for Winnebago. 8-4 now, 4:27 to go. Left in the first. Ball is tipped, stolen away from Jolan into Kennedy's hand, who lays it up. Gets a 2 to go. Quick timeout now from the Lady Jays. Winnebago trying to run away with this one with their full court press. Score now, I believe, will be 8-4 as Winnebago fires off a quick 5 points there.
It looks like Winnebago kind of got to maybe have something to prove from last night, And I know that what we're seeing right now already, just in this very first couple minutes, is almost every basket so far has been on an assist, and so they're sharing the basketball. And I think that's one thing that we was noticing last night too, was how much they're playing like a team.
A quick correction, folks. Those you listen on the radio. 4:20 left in the first after the quick timeout. Winnebago up 10-4 as they put the score on the wrong side there. So 10-4 right now. Winnebago with a 6-point lead. It was just 5-4. Quick 5 points there from 2 bench players that just came in, Kennedy and also Grant, off a few steals from this full court press.
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Walthill School right now, man. This we're used to being out there in the crowd, with the everybody in the loud cheering and everything like that. But we're up in a booth now.
Monroy inbound
nice,
to Pilcher. She finds her way down the middle of the court, goes up, and I believe they're going to get called for a travel. It was a fast break off the inbound. Monroy threw it up to Pilcher. Pilcher got all the way to the cup and did not get it to go. Gets called for the travel. Clock is ticking. Kennedy on that right side now. The lefty looking for Grant. Skipped pass all the way to the other wing. Stolen by Pilcher. Stolen by Pilcher. She's going to come up against Little Bear. Crosses her over. Stepping through. Lost the handle. Ball is on the ground. Multiple girls land on it. It's going to end up being a jump ball possession going Lady Blue Jays' way.
I guess the aggressiveness from both teams is showing from both teams, is what I'm trying to say, on the offensive end and the defensive end. Girls from both teams are diving on the ground.
And when we're watching res ball, and those of you listening at home, you listen to this fast-paced action, this is what it's all about. You get the ball, you get down the court, and you try to go get a bucket. And you're really leaning on your players' talent, right?
Yeah, and we don't even have to worry about the shot clock.
Inbound coming in there from the Lady Blaze. No go. Ball is tipped around. Cleveland ends up with it. Big rebound. Jolon Blackbird taking her time. Good piece of defense there from Phillips, apologies. Monroy, sorry. Geez, I'm going to get it right tonight, folks. There's Jolon Blackbird taking her time, setting up on that right wing. Lets a three fly in and out. Cannot get it to go. Kennedy ends up with the rebound. She goes up, and they're going to get called for a jump ball. Good piece of defense there from Pilcher as she got her hands on it as Kennedy tried to go up under the basket. Possession arrow going Winnebago's way. So Winnebago taking out under their own basket. Kennedy's got it. Two girls on her. Fires it over to Little Bear. She's going to be right inside the three-point line. Cannot get it to go. Grant almost got it, but ends up in Pilcher's hands. She's going to cross over down that left side, taking her way down the court, weaving around all the Winnebago defenders. Passes it up over here to Monroy. She looks underneath. Miller wide open. Gets an easy 2 to go. 6-10 now. 4-point lead for Winnebago. 3-11. And Winnebago's had enough of that. They call it timeout as they broke their press. Real easy on that one.
Yeah, I think Coach Harlan saw that the press got broken. I don't know if it had to do with fatigue or just people not getting back in time, like when you forget, like, oh, we're not going to get back, that thing. But I know that's what you saw in her face, too, was, hey, we got to get this going again.
That's one of those things, though, for me as a coach. And I mean, you might have that same philosophy, but when you do press, there are going to be times when it gets broken, and it's almost, to me, it's a numbers game. If I can get 5 steals and score 6 points, but I only gave up one long layup, that's 6-2. I'm still winning. In that scenario, I'm still winning.
Yeah.
Right? And so it comes with the territory when you want to put on a full court man press or when you want to press. It's just part of the game.
Yeah. Maybe one thing, too, is like, you get that press broken maybe once or twice.
Line of subs here for Winnebago. Trelia back in. Jolan, Giselle in. Bass is in along with Stover, the freshman. Stolen from the Lady Jays. They were trying to go up. Stolen back by Blackbird. Taking her time now. Just errant passes from both teams. This is Giselle. Blackbird gets the 3 to drop from that left wing. Bucket was good. Stolen by Jolan Blackbird. She goes up off the glass. Gets the 2 to go. Quick 5 points again from Winnebago. 6-15 now. 2:43 to go. Winnebago looking to strike fast here. Here come the Lady Jays. Monroy taking her time. Puts it up.
Nice.
Drop. Nice aggressive play there. Did not want to give the ball up.
Coast to
I'm
coast.
going to take care of this.
That's coast to coast by number 11. Beautiful play.
With the answer there from Monroy. There's Kamimila.
Oh,
Stover takes her time. Nice little left to right. Pulled up. Cannot get it to go. Tipped by Bass. Ends up. Rebound there was by Esther Miller. Finally get a hold of it. Taking her way down the court. Here's Monroy. Main ball handler right now for the Blue Jays is Monroy. Taking her time. Looking over the 33. Doesn't like it. Back to Monroy on this right wing. She's going to dribble towards the top of the key. Looking to hand it off. She's going to do a spin move on Trelia. Back up top to Pilcher. Steal by Giselle Blackbird. She's going to Jolan Blackbird. She's going to go get it easy to 4 fast points there from Jolan Blackbird off 2 steals. 8-17 now. Ball inbounded over to Monroy. She looks up, throws it up to Pilcher. Pilcher going down the middle of the lane. She's got a person in front of her. She's going to try to split both defenders. Stolen by Kimmy Stover. She's going to push it down this left side now. Winnebago working with numbers. Lady Jays hustling back. Stover, as she comes by, crosses over, fouled by Monroy, Brooklyn Monroy.
I think they collided their kneecaps together, and I think Kimmy got the brunt of the deal there. She's limping around. Might need a substitution over there.
Looking at the bench, looking for it, and looks like they're going to go to the other freshman now, Cass Bass. stepping into the game for her first action of the night. Minute 30 left to go here in the first. 17-8. Lady Jays are down. Inbound to Blackbird over to Blackbird, top of the key. Gets another 3 to go. Big one from Giselle right there. 2 threes this night. She's 100% behind the 3-point line. Big steal there from Giselle again. Taking her time. She's going to take the long 2-pointer. She gets a 2 to go. Winnebago poured it on off the steals, off the pressure. Lady Jays looking to get moving. We're under a minute now. 8-22. Winnebago with the big lead. Nice inbound pass down there to down low. Pass. A shot is up and no good. Rebound by Giselle Blackbird. Jolan Blackbird. Here we go, folks. Giselle with the ball up top. Winnebago, our Blue Jays in a 2-3, taking their time. Cass Bass not hesitating, letting one fly off the wing. Cannot get it to go. Good box out there from Monroy. Ends up with it. Bass got a foul off the rebound. So Lady Jays have to figure out a way to beat this press and get it across the timeline. They're getting shots up. I've seen them get a few layups out of this. They're able to break this press. They've just got to slow down, take away the turnovers, and just be confident with their passing.
Yes, indeed.
Miller in the game now. Kai Miller, she's taking her time. Fouled by Jolan Blackbird.
There it is.
Cannot get it to go. That's going to be the 15th foul on Winnebago.
Yep.
And that's going to send Kai Miller to the free throw line. So feels similar feelings right now compared to the last game. A lot of pressure, a lot of steals coming. But it tends to give you that foul trouble that they dealt with. They had 2 girls foul out yesterday. And then they were working on 3 and 4, so we'll see how they play out this game. First free throw up from Miller, no good.
Yeah, a lot of times in these res ball matchups and stuff like that, it's just everybody's excited, you know, and people out there they're running their at full speed for a long time.
Sub into the game for Winnebago. Jolan sits down and Little Bear comes in the game. Also sub for the Lady Jays. Miller out of the game. Did not see who the sub was. I also see number 44 down there. Is that what this is? 40. Oh, Chastity Miller. Kai Miller gets the second free throw. 2 goal, bringing the score now 9-22. Winnebago looking to make something happen here. Under 30 seconds now. Little Bear takes her time. Kicks it over Trelia, over to Bass in that left corner. Trelia cuts, gets the pass back. She goes up for the layup. Gets called for the travel. Good piece of defense there from Camry Ross just to slow down Trelia and cause the travel. Looks like Bass is coming out of the game, and they're going to bring Grant back.
And I got a treat for you at
Long
quarter time.
Pass up here to number 11, Monroy. She's got it, surrounded by 2 Indian defenders, Lady Indian defenders. She gets around them. She's going to take it all by herself. Fouled by Trelia. Got herself to the free throw line.
I like her. She did crossover right here on the volleyball line, and she took it with her left all the way to the rack and drew the foul. And she almost actually made the lip. Super
impressed with Brooklyn Monroy. She's kind of that. We seen the girl from Homer playing yesterday. Like, she's kind of putting her team on my back. Let me take care of the business here. That was a smart play for me.
And it's a good indicator too that that's kind of a natural thing that she just now did too. You don't really coach that kind of stuff, you know.
Big Bear and Kennedy in the game. Having a seat now is Giselle, Blackbird, and Trelia. No, what I was impressed with that was recognizing that Winnebago does have second free throw is good. Recognizing that Winnebago is in foul trouble, and you want to go be aggressive down because then you're going to get yourself to the free throw line. Yep. We're under 20 seconds here. Little Bear over to Kennedy on that right wing. They throw it down to Big Bear. Big Bear's back out to Little Bear from that white wing. Poof, gets the 3 to go.
I like that. Big Bear to Little Bear.
A little in and out action here. We are under 5 seconds now. 25-10 right now. Winnebago with the lead.
Oh, nice little floater.
Number 33, Pilcher, tried to get one going, cannot get it. At the end of the first quarter, folks, a lot of exciting action back and forth. 10-25. Winnebago are up right now on the Lady Jays down here in Pahee, Walthill, Nebraska.
Hey, man, let's give a shout-out to our sponsors, bro. I'm going to give a shout-out right now. We're giving a shout-out to Blackbird Bend Casino, Lucky 77 Casino, and the Omaha Tribe in Nebraska. Big shout-out and thank you very much. Those guys are the ones that got us here, bro.
Bringing you all into the radio dials, bringing you all into your TV screens. Much love for the Omaha Tribe in Nebraska here, Lucky 77 and Blackbird Bend. I know that
Enjoy great gaming with friendly hometown service at the all-new Lucky 77 Casino in Walthill, Nebraska. Play the latest and most popular slots. Enjoy delicious food from our snack bar. Revel in abundant payouts and jackpots. And win even more in our promotions. We invite you to be our guest at Lucky 77 Casino on Main Street in Walthill, Nebraska.
Especially after COVID, they a lot of the schools got extra money to do the live stream and everything, and most people go through that one huddle or whatever it's called, and there's no commentary or anything like that. And I think that's one of the reasons why we get asked to do these kinds of things is because of the commentary, and plus the listeners like to hear their kids and their grandkids and those guys' names being announced, So and we love to do it for them.
Yeah, I really appreciate our sponsors this evening. Here we go, folks. Second quarter in action now. Pilcher has the ball up top. Winnebago switching themselves into like a 1-3-1 right now. Ball is tipped around, ends up in Trelia's hands, passed off to Joe Blackbird. Here she comes now down that left side. Joe taking her time up on top of the key. Defense collapses. Ball is tipped out of bounds, and it's going to be out on Winnebago. Going to be Blue Jays basketball here. Great start here for the Blue Jays to start this quarter.
Hey, I am keeping some stats. I'm trying to keep that. I did have a treat for you between first and second quarter, but I'll get you guys at halftime.
Pilcher throws the ball, tipped away by Little Bear. Pilcher trying to recover, trying to get there, fouled by Monroy. Monroy fouls Little Bear. She goes up. She's going to get to the free throw line right now. It's one of those things that we talk about in these situations right here where we're trying to see different advantages you see from both sides and both teams. But and one of those things right now that's difficult for especially a younger team, first free throw is up and good from Little Bear. It's just you got to slow your turnovers down.
Yeah,
you got to value your possessions.
Yeah,
and it's a difficult thing to teach. It's a difficult thing to do for them while they're on the court, though.
Yeah.
Second free throw.
I just got one stat for you, okay? After the first quarter there, number 5 for Winnebago, Jolan Blackbird, had 6 steals.
6 steals, very
after
nice.
the first quarter.
All right, here we go. Ball inbounded, stolen right out. Number 12 shot it. Monroy.
Is that a block or a steal?
Shot it, and I think you would count that as a block myself. And there's Giselle Blackbird. She lets a free go. Cannot get to go. Jolan rebounds it. She's got it. Trying to split everybody. Puts it up. Nowhere to go. But it ends back up in her hands. Ends up back in her hands again. Second chance points for the second time. 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Holds on to the ball. Shoots again. Cannot get to go. Trelia gets the backside rebound. Ends up in Little Bear's hands over here on the left wing. Hands it off to Joe Blackbird. She's going to dribble up to the top. Take her time. Reset it. Pilcher on her. Throws it over here to Little Bear. Little Bear's going to let one fly off the front iron. Rebounded by Pilcher. And Vargas ends up with it. Nope. Still in the Lady J's hands. Here comes Kai Miller now, taking her time down that right side. Couple spin moves, trying to get around Little Bear, dribbling through everyone now. Gets around Vargas, gets a 2 to go.
Nice take. She did that all on her own.
That was just fancy.
That was called weaving. She was weaving around.
6:28 and ticking 12 to 27 right now. Winnebago still with a little lead. Little Bear skip pass over there to Giselle. Throws it up to Jolan Blackbird. She drives in. She goes up. Cannot find anything. Ball bounces out of bounds, falls to the ground. We're going to head the other way. Lady J's ball. Exciting action right now.
It is exciting. I thought they would have speakers up here or something like that, so you can hear the gym in there, but I guess you really can't. But
Roy throws the ball, trying to get it across the court, goes out of bounds, going to go in to Winnebago here for the possession.
And let's see how Winnebago reacts to that turnover, because we talked about unforced turnovers. The ones that they just end up turning the ball over just because of something.
We're at 6 minutes here to go in the second. Winnebago with the ball up top. There's Joe Blackbird taking her time, looking around. Vargas is sitting there right in the middle of that 2-3. Trelia tries to set the screen. Looks over here to Giselle Blackbird. In and out, rebounded by Joe. Joe's got it, dribbling around, ends up in Giselle's hands. Ladies are fighting for it. She finally gets rid of it. Right. Giselle throws it up. It ends up in Ross's hands, stolen by Jolan Blackbird. Here we go again. She's working on a 10-piece in steals right now in the first half. 5:30 and ticking here.
Jolan had 10 steals against Omaha South.
Miss there from Jolan. Thrown up, moved it around. Shot missed. Here come the Lady Jays now. We are at 5:20 and ticking. 12-20. Stolen by Little Bear right at half court by herself. The lefty looks like she had the right side, but had to switch left. But Vargas with the follow and the hustle ends up with the ball and gets an easy 2-pointer right there. 12-29 now. Winnebago still trying to push this lead even farther. We're at 5:05 to go here, folks. In the second, that's Pilcher moving around. 3 girls up on top. Finally gets it over there to McCauley. Taking her time, looking around. Kicks it over here to number 3. Trying to get it down low to Miller. Kai Miller underneath. Ball thrown out of bounds. Going to end up Winnebago's way. You got a sub incoming right now. Grant comes in for Joe Blackbird. Grant coming in for her. We also have number 5 coming in. Miller going in for number 3, Ross. Under 5 minutes and ticking here.
So far, it's a pretty fun game to watch. Both teams are really trying hard.
Litterbeller at the ball up top, trying to push against that 2-3. Looks over to Giselle Blackbird. Skip pass over here to Trelia. Back up to Giselle. She does not hesitate. Lets that 3 go. She is 3 for 3 from the 3-point line tonight. Giselle Blackbird putting a statement on this game with the 3-point shooting.
Yeah, her teammates are doing a really good job of setting her up too, because the shots that she did make, she's wide open.
Miller tried to make a move up there on that right wing, stolen because she was trapped by 2 Winnebago defenders.
Oh, all the way.
Grant taking her time. She's going to stop and pop from the top of the key. Cannot get it to go. Big rebound there from number 12, McCauley. McCauley almost threw the ball away, but recovered by Monroy. Monroy taking her time down that right side. Crosses over on Grant, looking up top. Finds Kai Miller now in that right wing. Almost shot it. Hesitated. Trelia did a good job picking her up. This is Pilcher now.
Yeah, there it is.
Moving
Wide
the ball
open.
around. There's Kai Miller.
Yeah,
Gets a
nice.
3 to go.
Nice setup by number 33.
Pilcher set her up. Got her teammate the shot. Kai Miller knocks it down.
Wide
15 to 32 right now. Grant skip pass against this 2-3 over here. Trelia. Back up here to Giselle. Looking around. Back to Little Bear up on top. Blue Jays sitting in the 2-3. This is Vargas in the left corner. 3 is up, rattled in and out, hit the rim 3-4 times and finally missed. Miller had a little crossover, had Little Bear slip up a little bit, but then lost the handle. Ball goes out of bounds. And here comes the hockey line change for Winnebago. Oh, just 2 of them. I apologize. Oma Cleveland, and Kamimila looks like she might have recovered from that little knee injury earlier.
Yeah.
Vargas and Trelia will sit down.
I think she might have got a little Charlie horse or something like that earlier.
3:29 left to go here in the second. Winnebago up by 17. Lady Jays looking to mount a little comeback. And this is those moments in games where you're talking to your kids and, hey, let's get it to within 10 before halftime. Let's go win this next 3 minutes.
Yep.
There's Kamimila. Stover up on top, moving the ball around a Little Bear up top against 2. She tries to split the 2 top defenders, cannot get it. Tries to throw the ball out to the wing. Looks like it's going to be a foul on Pilcher, I believe.
Yeah. A reach around. I
Number
think
1, Kai Miller.
She saw the ball like right there in front of her, so when she reached around, but she got all arm.
That's Kai Miller's 3rd foul, so pay attention to that tonight, folks. As they bring in Chastity Miller.
Well, here we go.
She just hit that big 3 for him, too. Picked up a foul. There's Vargas now. Oh, sorry, that's Giselle Blackbird. Finally missed her first 3 this evening. Rebounded by Grant. She goes up, cannot get it to go. Tipped around, ends up in Grant's hands. She tries to save it. Chastity Miller ends up with the ball in her hand. She tries to throw it up, cannot get it to anybody, but when Roy finds it, she's going to drive in. She's going to go up against Oma Cleveland, fouled. And now Monroy will put herself at the free throw line. Good piece of hustle there and way to take it straight to the cup.
Yeah, Cleveland, she almost actually got to her spot and in position on time, but got there a little bit late. Got her with the body. Super
impressed with the Lady Jays and how they attack the basket. That's something you don't really see a whole lot of. You see in the game today. You know, I wish more kids would. First free throw is good there from Monroy.
Yeah, you're talking about attacking the basket, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Especially like when you're playing high school basketball, like, you know, and maybe like up and down, you're not actually running a play.
Second free throw good from Monroy.
Use a screen, attack the basket.
We're at 3:05 left here in the second, 17-32 now. Lady Jays mounting that comeback. Grant throws it up to Kamimila Stover in this left corner. Dribbles out of it. Skip pass over to Grant into the right corner. She puts up a 3. Cannot get it to drop. Ball is tipped around, out of bounds. Going to go right the Lady Jays' way.
Winnebago still applying a little pressure. It looks like,
time
pressuring
out. Winnebago.
Number 11 is getting extra pressure there. So, hey, yeah.
Okay, we got a promo coming up for you guys. So if you're watching on your TV screens, that is incoming to you. And then I'll let
Fun takes flight at Blackbird Ben Casino. Discover the latest and hottest game. We've got a wide selection of the latest and hottest slot machines and electronic table games waiting for you. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Ben Casino near Ottawa, Iowa. Fun takes flight at Blackbird Ben Casino. Join us in the Upstream restaurant for great food from our menu or from one of our buffets on select days of the week. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Ben Casino near Ottawa, Iowa.
We're back. Action. Here we go. Action. Pilcher pushing off to that right side. They're moving. Tries to throw it in. Stolen by Giselle Blackbird. Kamimila Stover. Bringing it up the court now. Right in the middle of the court. The freshman. Looking around against this 2-3. Jolan Blackbird sets the screen. Kamimila gets it up. Can't get it to go. Oma Cleveland gets a hold of it. Nice little putback on the backside rebound from Oma Cleveland.
Nice rebound. That's the position you need to be too. If the shot's shot on that side, always box on the opposite side. Another steal.
Steal by Jolan Blackbird. Throws it up to Oma Cleveland. She's got it. She's going to go up. She's going to go up. Get fouled by Pilcher. Oma Cleveland puts herself on the free throw line. Like the aggression there from Oma.
Yeah, I did too. We got another sub coming in. Looks like number 13. I believe that's Hewlett coming in the game.
Yeah, she played a few good quality minutes for as the free throws up.
First one. You got one shot here. Oma Cleveland for a second free throw. Off the back iron, number 40 with the rebound.
Going to be a foul on Winnebago. Oh, what they call it, travel on her?
I believe so.
Yeah, it was Chastity Miller with that rebound.
All right, out of bounds play. Out of bounds play here.
Sorry, folks. All right, here we go. Juan Roy taking her time. As a turnover from Winnebago, she's going to head down the middle, throwing it around.
Oh,
McCauley's got it.
Around.
Jolan trying to get another steal there. Can't get it. There's Chastity Miller driving down that right side, going to be fouled by Hewlett on her drive.
Yeah, if you notice on that last drive, Hewlett had put her hand on the girl's hip and kind of rode her all the way down to the block down there. They had to call a foul there before she got to the hoop. Number 40 for Walthill, taking the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket. Winnebago look like they're in a 2-3 zone right now. They're screening across. Ball's kicked out to the top. Number 33 Pilcher got it on top. Now back to 11. 11 drives in and kicks it to number 12 on the side, puts it up off the rim, and number 22 Cleveland with the rebound.
Here comes Jolan down the middle of the court now. 1:40 to go here. 34-17. Jeez. I can't get rid of it. 1:36 to go. Here's Joe Blackbird throwing it to Kennedy in this left corner. Doesn't like it. Looking for Jolan back on that right side. Just a errant pass and a bad catch. Rolls out of bounds. Turnover by Winnebago. Minute 28 to go.
Got Kennedy up there. I think that's what they're going to be doing. Kind of like in a box and one, but they're putting pressure, applying pressure on number 11, their ball handler.
All right. As they move it up the court here, McCauley's got it on that left side. Tries to throw it back over there to Pilcher. Pilcher's got it. Trying to push through. She's going to drive against everybody. Goes up. The foul is going to be called on the ground.
Pilcher took it to the rack.
Yep.
Pilcher took it to the rack. I don't even know if she's left-handed, but she took it to the rack left-handed.
Yeah, it was a nice drive from her. Got the foul. Both teams sitting at 3 team fouls now.
Yeah, they must have called that one on the ground.
Here comes the inbound long pass up there to Pilcher. Pilcher's got it now up top. Kennedy on
good read.
Hewlett
Good read.
read it. Almost got rid of it in the steal, but rolls out of bounds above the half-court line. Lady Jays retain possession. We only got a minute and 11 left here in the second period, folks, before halftime. Ball is inbounded. That is Monroy. Looking over there to
wide
Pilcher.
open, wide open.
Wide open. In and out. Cannot get it to go. Cleveland ends up with it. Hands it off over there to Jolan. Blackbird pushing up that left side. Throws it up to Kennedy. Thrown out of bounds. A couple of turnovers in a row here for the Winnebago team.
Yeah, Winnebago needs to slow down just a little bit. I think they've been doing a lot of pushing the ball up court and long passes and stuff like that. They maybe just need to calm down just a little bit. And we're saying that they get a steal, and then
Stolen back by the Blue Jays. Number 5 with the spin, blocked by Cleveland. Esther Miller got a hold of it, tried to go up. Cleveland was having none of it.
No, Cleveland is right there waiting for that one. She packed that one. out of bounds, and I think it hit the
41
mats
seconds.
back there.
41 seconds to go here before halftime. Inbound, Grant read it like a book
Almost.
and knocked it out of bounds, trying to get the ball to Pilcher. I feel like they're trying to run that offense through Pilcher right now with Kai Miller sitting on the court, sitting on the bench.
Looks like there's a timeout call with 39 seconds left.
Yeah, you got a 27-second difference between the game clock, with the game clock being at 39, shot clock at 27. You've got a little time to kind of move the ball around. Now, I got to put a question to you. But we know we love the res ball. We know we love running the ball down the court. But in situations like this, do you want to set something up to go get your shot, or are you just letting the kids kind of freestyle and get after it?
I don't know. I would say like who's got the ball?
You have the ball. You're the Blue Jays.
I always say 2 for win. Let's go 2 for win.
Okay.
So before the shot clock gets down to the next
You
possession,
want them to score
go for a
within
quick.
the next,
Go for a
this
quick
30
2.
seconds.
Yeah. Go for a quick win because you're gonna have another opportunity to score. Maybe you'll have the last possession of the half. And I know that's because the college coaches and the NBA coaches, that's kind of how they do time management stuff. But we'll see. But I like the 2 for 1 then.
Yeah. You ain't there. You're not far off there. 39 seconds to go here. Inbound coming. Here come the Lady Jays. Monroy's got it with Grant on her. Looking at time. Winnebago's sitting in a 2-3. Ball is thrown over here to Pilcher. Pilcher up top with Hewlett and Kennedy on her. Dribbling all over. Goes to the right side. Hands it off to number 12.
That's good
McCauley.
protection.
Tries to get it back to McCauley, but stolen by Grant. She's going to push her way through the defender. Going right down the middle. Gets good piece of defense there from the Lady Jays. Gets her to give it up. There is Joe Blackbird now with the ball. 10 seconds to go here. No shot clock. Looking to call something out. Asking Cleveland to come set a screen. Takes that screen. Moves to her left side. Pulls up right inside the three-point line. Cannot get it to go. Rebound by Chastity Miller. And that is going to take us to halftime, folks. Winnebago 34. Lady Jays 17.
Oh man, that was an exciting game. So I know it's a 17-point lead, but to be honest, I just been enjoying going back and forth, watching this game. You see a lot of from both teams. You see a lot of maybe things they're working on, and you see them figuring them out. We saw a couple real good backdoor cuts. We saw a lot of trapping, and then not just the trapping, but on the passes. This is from both teams. On when you're trapping, then as the passes are going out, you get the other girls filling those passing lanes and getting those steals. Actually, giving it a lot of effort, good effort out there to get those steals too. Because y'all know, the more possessions you have, the more shots you can put up, and the more points you can put up on the board.
For sure. A quick station identification. KWTN 100.9, the Big Voice Radio. The Big Voice Radio, the official radio station of Winnebago Tribe, Nebraska. We do want to shout out our sponsors. Blackbird Men Casino, Lucky 77, and the Omaha Tribe of Nebraska. Thank you guys for bringing us on, bringing this game to the radio waves, to the radio dial, and we are going to go into our commercial.
Enjoy great gaming with friendly hometown service at the all-new Lucky 77 Casino in Walthill, Nebraska. Play the latest and most popular slots. Enjoy delicious food from our snack bar. Revel in abundant payouts and jackpots. And win even more in our promotions. We invite you to be our guest at Lucky 77 Casino on Main Street in Walthill, Nebraska.
Fun takes flight at Blackbird Ben Casino. Join us in the Upstream restaurant for great food from our menu or from one of our buffets on select days of the week. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Ben Casino near Ottawa, Iowa. Fun takes flight at Blackbird Ben Casino. Discover the latest and hottest game. We've got a wide selection of the latest and hottest slot machines and electronic table games waiting for you. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Ben Casino near Ottawa, Iowa.
Welcome back, folks, to the show. Exciting first half action down here in Walthill, Nebraska. We are in the home of the Walthill Blue Jays. The Lady Jays are hosting the Winnebago Indians, and right now the score 34-17. Winnebago with a 17-point lead right now. Off some fancy work here from the press. Their defensive presence right now has essentially, I would say they have about 17 fast break points is what I'd give them right now. That's been the difference in the game, is the pressing and the stealing that the Winnebago Lady Indians have accomplished this afternoon, this evening. For the Lady Jays, it's you got to turn down the turnover bug. And if you can get a chance to turn down the turnover bug, you're really going to change this game around for yourselves.
Yep. And, hey, I got a few stats for you, Huge.
Shoot them off.
So one of the stats that's the difference maker in this game right now is the stats in the steal category. I got Winnebago at 17 steals right now, with Jolan Blackbird having 8 of those steals. So she got half of those steals, and she's just a hustler up there on top. I can't believe that she's only a junior. And then Walthill, I recorded 3 steals from Walthill. So defensively, as for more possessions on this game right here, Winnebago did have more possessions because they had all those steals there. And the rebounding game, I'm looking at it, and it looks pretty even though, on both sides. On both sides of the rebounding game, I think Winnebago's sitting right close to about 15, and Walthill about 13. So it's a really close game on that one. And then the turnover game is about equal too.
Okay.
I have them both marked down for their teams, probably about 9 turnovers apiece. So the turnover bug is for both teams, not just Walthill.
Yeah.
And I know that the girls are out there, they're trying it. And what I was saying a little while ago is you see some of those turnovers that we're talking about, and then we see them come down again and trying to fix those. Like if they're trying to set up their offense and there's a screen that come up and they didn't set a good screen, so it didn't work, we turn the ball over. The next time down, I see them trying to work on that, and the screen comes up a little bit harder. They do the screen a little bit wider, and then they end up pulling it off. So it's good for both teams that they're coming down and actually working on things of their game. And it's kind of like how they say you got to practice like you played, not play like you practice. Or how did they play? How's that?
Yeah.
Something
Play
like
how
that.
you play, how you practice.
Yeah,
Practice how you
so-
play.
So then if you're giving it your all and all your effort because you're trying to work on playing time in front of your coach's eyes, and then that hard effort should be paying off. And then so when you're out here on the court during the game, you're actually showing yourself that you are improving on those aspects of the game. So
Yeah, for the Lady Jays, like I said, super impressed with Kai Miller. Monroy's been doing a lot of the ball handling for them.
She's been
Pilcher doing
doing
a lot of ball handling for them. Seeing their efforts that they've been putting in tonight, getting their teammates involved, I think it's just you're seeing the effort against this press. So if you're going to beat Winnebago tonight, you have to beat the press. And those 3 girls that I just named off has kind of stood out to me as I've watched this game as those women that can go and break this press. They've kind of worked together, little 3-man team action, but you also can't forget about Macaulay being out there doing a good job. Camry Ross as well. Was impressed with her on a couple of those drives that she had. I think Camry Ross hit a big 3 from this right wing over here to slow down the scoring because Winnebago has gone in spurts. And what as the team it's happening against you, you've got to take your time and fire something back, right? You've got to go get a score. What they call it, stop the bleeding. Those type of things as it's happening in real time. So super impressed with all those names I just named off.
and you know what? I was just
Esther
saying
Miller was out there playing
about the
well.
names that you
Phillips
just
was
mentioned,
playing well.
is that just about a month ago, we were calling the volleyball games up in Winnebago, and so we kind of got familiar with some of these girls because the girls that you're saying now, we were speaking their names during volleyball season, like Macaulay and Pilcher, and the girls like that Ross. So these girls are multi-sport athletes. So this game is fun. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. Ross, what's her dad's name?
Chris,
Big youth sports advocate here in the Walthill community. Did a lot of work with his young girls and getting those teams out there and getting them playing and pushing them out there up into the sports tournaments and just getting them out there. And you can see it on the court right now. It translates. But like I said, in order to beat Winnebago, you've got to come out and you've got to beat this press.
Yeah.
If you can get through the press of Winnebago, you can change the whole dynamic of this game right now.
Walthill always had like a really good fan base. A lot of times, at certain places, certain schools, they're doing real good, you get a lot of fans. They do real bad, you don't hardly see fans. But Walt Hill has always been one of the schools where they always pack their side of the gym. Whether the teams are doing good or not doing so good. I really love the way that Walt Hill's fan base is. And it's showing again even tonight during this girls game. I'm looking out here, right out into the crowd right here in front of us, and I hardly see any open spots right there. I see my grandbaby down there, Arabelle. She's a little sweetie right there. And then, and then these families out
I
here.
got a little nephew sitting right out here in front of me
Well,
too.
I'm just gonna
There's
say,
a couple of them.
these families out here, we're families with these families. That whole section right there, that's Chris Ross and the guys you're just not talking about. They sit in that whole section right there every game, volleyball, basketball, even during track season they come sit there. but yeah, Wall Hill they have that culture for their fan base being really good. They used to have a little mascot of a blue jay.
Okay.
And he used to run around and stuff like that. And
yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful gym that we're in this evening, and I know some of you have probably already been here, been to the gym, but any of those watching and seen it for the first time, beautiful space down here in Walthill, Nebraska, for their volleyball games, for their basketball games, and I grew up in the old gym. That old gym when it was just all bleachers on one side and went about 14 or 15 rows uphill.
Hey, let me go back even further. I went to school down here in Walthill in 8th grade, and they used to have a smaller gym. They called it the practice gym, and it was down in a cellar. And it was down in a basement down here. It was scary, too. It was like Freddy Krueger stuff down there. But it was just a small little box down there. There was a tile floor, couple hoops,
Can't shoot the ball too high,
No,
you'd be hitting the ceiling.
For real. And,
That's why your shot's real flat. Yay.
But I heard they turned that's Wall Hill's weight room now.
Oh, okay,
They
cool.
turned that entire thing into a weight room. So that was good use, good
Yeah,
use.
for sure.
Hey, I'm going to give a shout out to the sponsors one more time. So I'm going to give a shout out to the sponsors, guys. I want to say thank you to you, Peony Gigi Weebla, to Lucky 77 Casino, and also Blackbird Bend Casino, and also Weebla to the Omaha Tribe of Nebraska. Hey, bro, I just want to say that because after the game, I'm probably going to head down to Lucky 77 and close it down.
Probably wouldn't be a bad move, man.
No, it's
Wouldn't be a bad move.
Payday yesterday. That's what it is. Payday yesterday.
That's all I got for that.
I know that's all I got. That's the only excuse I got, bro.
Yeah, Winnebago fans.
Hey, but yeah, listeners out there, if you see me down Lucky 77, say hi to me. Don't be acting that way.
All right,
slip
folks,
me a 20.
Here we go. We are under action. Joe Blackbird with that ball on the right wing, cuts down the middle, doesn't like it. Back up to Vargas up top, back over to Little Bear on this right wing. Takes her time, skips it up past top to Trelia, back down to Vargas on this right side. She wants to drive, takes it baseline, knocked out of bounds though by Monroy.
You notice
Read it like a book.
As soon as they come out, they're setting it up. They're trying to organize what they're trying to do and see what kind of out of bounds play they got. Oh, that's just a step out.
To Giselle, right back down to Jalon now. She's right in the middle. She goes up off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound by Caitlin Miller. Taking off the other way now. Here comes Pilcher. Down this left side, throws it up over here to Kai Miller. Back in the game. She does have 3 fouls to start this half. Kicks it back up top to Pilcher now with Little Bear and Trelia on her. Pass up, stolen by Giselle Blackbird. Stolen back by Pilcher up to Kai Miller, who cannot handle the pass. Had a layup, and it just goes out of bounds. Those are those unforced errors that we talk about, the things that are fixable.
Yep.
In-game fixable.
On that particular play right there, just last night, how many times did we talk about jump stop?
Yep.
That particular play could have easily been
We are at 7:10 to go here and ticking. This is Giselle Blackbird with the top ball on the right wing. Back up Charlie up top over to Little Bear on the right wing. She lets it fly and gets a 3 to go. Nice to see get her one to drop. 17-37. Winnebago pushes that lead up to 20 now. We are under 7 minutes.
Yeah, Marley likes to shoot that 3.
Monroy kicks it around, throws it over to Kai Miller. She's dribbling against 2 defenders.
Oh, nice pass.
Gets it over to Pilcher. She lets one fly off the back iron. Cannot get it to go. Rebound by Jolan. Blackbird, she's taking her way, coming right down the middle of the court here. Pilcher up on top of her. Here's Little Bear from the same spot. Cannot get that to go. Rebound by number 12, McCauley. Pushing it down herself, down that right lane. Crosses over against Little Bear. Up on top of the key. They slow her down. Lady J's taking their time.
You notice that
Winnebago
they're not even using the shot clock.
Winnebago out in that 1-3-1. Oh, that's a nice drive there from
nice take.
McCauley taking her way down that bright baseline, goes up and gets the foul, gets herself to the free throw line.
Yeah, gave that head fake right there on the baseline, got the defender up on her feet, went around her, and took it in strong. Almost got the and one.
Foul was on Vargas, her first of the game. So here's McCauley setting up, first free throw up and good for her.
There you go. Earned it.
Cleveland coming in now for Vargas. Quick subbing out here for Winnebago. We're already at 6:16 to go here in the third period. Quick 2 minutes there.
Yeah.
Back and forth action. McCauley, second free throw up and no good. Rebounded by Joe Blackbird. She's going to take it herself all the way down the middle. 4 defenders in front of her, crosses over. Nowhere to go, pulls it back out. She's got Pilcher on her. Looking to set it up, doesn't like it. Trelia, they're all on that left wing there. Picks it all the way back up top to Little Bear. Little Bear pushing against this 2-3. Throwing it from Jolan down to Cleveland. But good defense there from Caitlin Miller to tie the ball up, cause the jump ball. Possession arrows going Lady Blue Jays' way.
That was good defense down here. Cleveland just showed the ball and grabbed that.
Miller bringing the ball up now. Kicks it on over here to McCauley. McCauley throws it back to Miller. Miller looking around, and that's Kai Miller now with the ball in the corner as she was trapped by Blackbird and Little Bear. Ball knocked out of bounds. Going to stay right here. Lady J's ball. Side out, right around underneath the free throw line. Right in front of the Walthill fans.
Yeah, all 5 of the Winnebago Lady Indians, they're hustling. They're hustling.
Caitlin Miller moving the ball around. They're going to find number 11, Monroy. She lets a 3 fly. No hesitation. Gets it to drop.
From the corner.
Bringing that lead to within 20 now. Working their way back into this game. 5:20 and ticking. 37-21 now. Winnebago still up. Jolan takes her time. Blackbird does a little sidestep. Gets the 3 to go.
Got that little crossover.
Shooting unconscious right now, this girl. 5:10 to go here in the third. Winnebago try to push that lead back up. There's Kai Miller now with the ball. Moving around against this 2-3. Little Bear, good piece of defense. Miller taking her time. Don't know where to go. Nice skip pass between the 2 defenders. That's going to end up in Pilcher's hand. She splits all the defenders, but stolen by Jolan Blackbird as she tried to get it out from the block there.
Good defense by Winnebago right there, getting their hands all in the passing lane.
Blackbird now taking her time against this 2-3. She's going to cross over, go straight down the middle, and tries to go up. We're going to get a foul on the floor. Going to be Winnebago's ball underneath the basket here. Looks like the foul was on number 33, Pilcher. Pilcher now picks up her 3. That's another one you got to watch too.
Yeah, she's one of the ball handlers that has a really high IQ, and they'll be hurting if they lose her.
Trelia and Little Bear go out. They bring in Grant and Kennedy. Joe Blackbird throws it out to Sister Giselle. Back to Joe Blackbird. She shoots
nice
from 3
shot.
off the back iron. Can't get to go. Rebound by Kai Miller. Taking her time, going against Winnebago's trying to trap. They get it up here to Caitlin Miller. Caitlin Miller brings it up, throws it on up to Monroy. Monroy taking her time, trying to fight against this 2-3. Winnebago's just swarming right now. Kai Miller tried to get it down to Caitlin Miller. Cannot get it to go. I'm sorry, McCauley. Jolan goes up, can't get it to go. That's going to be a big rebound from Giselle. She throws it up off the glass and gets it to drop.
Nice rip-away rebound, they call that one.
We are at
And the putback.
4:09 left here in the third. Winnebago back up by 21. Going to kick the ball out to
Tipped.
Monroy. Tip.
Shot.
Going to ends up in Giselle's hand, and she throws it up to Sister Jolan. Here we go, folks. Winnebago playing good defense, getting rebounds. Lady Jays are getting shots up, but Winnebago's all over it right now. Giselle takes a little contact, goes up. Grant gets the rebound. She goes up, cannot get it to go. Ends up in Caitlin Miller's hands. And a little scuffle down there, but we're going to get a jump ball as both players had possession. Possession arrow
Winnebago.
is going Winnebago's way.
Yeah, see what kind of out-of-bounds play they got.
3:44 left to go here in the third. Winnebago up by 21. Trying to inbound it, but Caitlin Miller said have none of it. She stole it, and she'll be fouled. Looks like that foul is going to be on Kennedy.
Looks like Winnebago's backing off a little bit. They're going to drop back into a half-court set.
So same score here, 42-21, 3:40 to go. Here comes Monroy. Monroy stole. Kennedy just intercepted the pass as she tried to throw it. Kennedy by herself on that left side. 2 defenders. Big steal there from Pilcher. Pokes it away. Kai Miller's got it up that right side now. And Giselle tries to get the steal. She doesn't do it. Kai Miller wants to take it the whole way. Jolan comes flying in and fouls her on her way up. So Jolan's going to pick up the foul, but Kai Miller wanted to go coast to coast there after the Pilcher steal.
Yeah, she went in hard, and she was trying to anticipate that contact too, but came in kind of quick too.
Yep, back to the free throw line now here for the Lady Jays. That's one way to get your way back into this game, and I believe that's going to be the third foul now on Joe Blackbird. Sitting at 14 points for this game. Subs coming in, Cleveland out, Bass in.
Miliani getting some clock here. I like the new uniforms too. Shout out to Les Painter, the designer for the new uniforms.
Very nice, very nice. Miller gets the free throw to go, cutting that lead to 19 now. 3:15 and ticking. Joe Blackbird taking her time, doesn't like it. Off to Sister Giselle on that left wing. Back up top to Grant. Grant's going to drive it against this 2-3. Up and off the glass, does not go. Rebound tipped around, ends up in Kai Miller's hands. Two defenders on her. Passes it on up there to Caitlin Miller. She passes it up to Monroy. Monroy pushing against Grant. Goes baseline, back out. Stolen by Kennedy. She was looking for Caitlin Miller there, but Kennedy anticipated it. Here we go the other way, off to the races. There's Jolan
Nice
kicking
pass.
it over to Grant in this left wing. Three is up off the iron. Kennedy almost got it. Caitlin Miller ended up with the ball. Ended up with that rebound there off that long three. 2:35 and ticking now. Here come the Lady Jays. Pilcher don't like it. Tries to throw it down there to McCauley, but tipped out of bounds by, I apologize, it looked like it was tipped out of bounds by Giselle, but ends up being out on the Lady Jays.
Can we get a replay up there?
Can we get a collective jump
Hey,
ball
bro,
on that one?
just so you know, the Walthill Lady Jays have been racking up the boards, bro. They've been racking up the boards in the last maybe about a minute and a half.
All right, here we go. Jolan against the 2-3. Tries to get it down to Giselle. Giselle gets it, puts it on the floor, goes up, cannot get it to go, but there's Jolan with the rebound. She can't get it to go. Blackbird to Blackbird, their connection. Ball is hustled after. Rebound fell long to Jolan Blackbird. She's going to pull up again. No go. Ball is flying. Grant ends up with that long rebound. We're under 2 minutes here. Still a fresh shot clock. Here's Giselle now taking her time on the defense of McCauley. Nowhere to go. Kennedy's got it. Throws it around. There's Jolan. She sets up for a three. Can't get it to go. Falls into Giselle's hands, but she can't get it to go. And there's Pilcher with the rebound. A lot of standing around on that one. I don't know if you noticed that one or not.
Yeah. You know, I even hear them hollering shot.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
hollering shot,
yeah.
but nobody's boxing.
Looks like we have a timeout incoming from Walthill. Looks like a line change of players for the Winnebago side coming out of this timeout.
Hey man, so we're almost 3/4 in, and Coach, what do you see about? What do you see out there that Winnebago's been doing?
Quick shout out to our sponsors, Blackbird Bend Casino, Lucky 77, Omaha Tribe, Nebraska. Appreciate all your efforts in bringing this stream out to the people, putting it on the radio and putting it on your TV screens, on your phones. However you're choosing to watch it, share the stream, like the stream, give us a follow.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, Coach Hughes, like I said, we're almost in the fourth quarter, but Winnebago, we watched them play last night. You know, we got to see the girls, and now they're hooping tonight. We see the rotation seems a little different than last night. So, what are you seeing? What are you seeing good for the ladies?
So, still super impressed with Walthill's effort right now at this half. Right now, I feel like this quarter right here, it's been dead even. If you go and add the points up, right, Winnebago's up by 17 at the half. Right now, they're up by 19. They're only being outscored by 2 this quarter, as of right now. Do the little math here with me, folks. So, Lady Jays are fighting back. They've just got to get over this hump on this next couple of possessions here.
And like I was
Value
saying,
your possession.
Just about a minute ago, I was talking about that the rebound. They've been rebounding a lot lately.
Long pass out there from Monroy. Stolen by Little Bear, looking for Caitlin Miller. Stolen by the Little Bear at half court. 1:36 to go. There's Trelia throwing it down to Vargas. Vargas does a turn, and they're going to get a 3-second call. I believe that was on Bass, camped out in the paint. Looked solid, looked good, but stood too long in the paint area. Inbound there to Kai Miller. She's got it now up against a couple of defenders. Apologize. That's Kai Miller chasing it down. She puts it up, can't get it. There's Caitlin Miller with the follow-up. Gets the 2 to go. Good hustle there from Miller to Miller connection.
Oh, I like that. Miller to Miller.
1:15 to go here. Here we go. Little Bear moving around, kicks it out.
Nice
Miliani Bass
passing.
not hesitating, puts it up, can't get it to go. Little Bear, smallest one out there, gets the rebound on the backside, taking her time, throwing it, trying to get it down to Vargas off the leg of Miller. Ball is being tipped around. Kai Miller has it now, taking her time, finally recovers it, crosses the timeline. We're at 54 seconds to go here in the third period. Pilcher with the ball up top now, looking around against this 2-3. Winnebago's opted to switch to man-to-man now, apologize. Off to Caitlin Miller. She's got it, looking around. Throws it over here to number 12, Macaulay. Gets called for the travel as they try to get it back down to Caitlin Miller.
Yeah, I think she was trying to pull on that shot, and as soon as she started getting open, somebody was wide open
On the cut,
further,
yeah.
So, yeah, sometimes you kind of get caught in the middle of that.
Little Bear hands it up to Stover. Kamimila taking her time. Kimmy crosses the half-court line. Monroy on her. Pass it off to Trelia on that left wing. Trelia pushing against it. Doesn't like it. Little Bear ends up with it. Walthill looking around. Lady J's moving the ball. They'll find Stover in that left corner off the front iron. Cannot get it to drop. Long run out here from the Lady J's. Monroy goes up with some contact, but gets it to go over Little Bear. Here come the Lady J's. We're under 10 seconds now. Here's Camila Stover taking her time against it. Trap is incoming. Time out, Winnebago. Lady J's making a push right now.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. You are listening to another streaming of the Big Voice Sports.
Happy to bring it down here to Walthill, home of the Blue Jays and the Lady Jays. Shout out to those sponsors that got us here.
Yep.
Omaha Tribe, Nebraska, Lucky 77, and Blackbird Bend Casino.
Lucky 77. That's where we're going, y'all.
Q said it'll be there. I don't know.
Be there.
Why, you go over there and get. I think they even got like Phillies down there. And they got
Yeah,
food down there.
yeah, all that. I can't remember. I think that kitchen might be open until about 10 o'clock, too, so you better get down there right after the game.
I think my brother-in-law and my sisters one time checked out the fish fry that they got over there at
Oh, yeah.
Blackbird.
Oh,
I've been there
yeah.
once. They got catfish and stuff.
Mom and Dad says good.
All right, we got 9 seconds coming out of this break
So
here.
after the games, everybody stay off that press your luck machine down there. Stay off that press your luck machine. Coach Q's on his way down.
You're at 9 seconds to go here in the third. Timeout from Winnebago to set something up to maybe get a score here.
Yeah, let's see what kind of play she drew.
Lady J's cut down the lead. I apologize, folks. It's 42-27. Lady J's cut it down to 15 here. Inbound to Little Bear. Up on top. We're at 5 seconds. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Trailer. Hands it off to Little Bear. She's trying to stop Pop. Doesn't like it. Gets it over to Stover. Stover looked like they were trying to get it down low. Not enough as time expires at the end of the third quarter here, folks. We are at a score of 27-42. Winnebago's largest lead they had this evening. It was at 22. And right now, the Lady Jays outscores Winnebago in the third quarter to bring it to within 15.
Yeah, I think we all, whoever's watching the game and even the ones listening, we all kind of heard how we were talking about the Lady Jays coming out, getting a lot of rebounds, a lot of hustles. They even racked up on a few more steals in that third quarter. And then also they were knocking down their free throws too, because they went to the line a couple of times too. So good job by the Lady Jays to get that quarter there.
Pretty clean game on the foul side if you're watching that part of the game. The fouls that did happen, I put them on the line, they were contested shots. They weren't the silly fouls that we always talk about, right? They cut it way off, 80 feet from the basket, nothing like that. So both teams cleaned up the play a little bit here in the third. As we're walking our way into the fourth quarter, possession arrow going Lady J's way. We are going to get ready for fourth quarter action down here in Walthill, Nebraska. The Lady Blue Jays hosting the Winnebago Lady Indians. Inbound over there. Caitlin Miller gets it back over to Kai Miller. She doesn't like it. Gets rid of it over to Pilcher. Ball was tipped, though, out of bounds off Winnebago. Lady Jays basketball. Pilcher has to inbound the ball right in front of the home crowd. Right on the side there. Moving the ball around, looking around, gets it over there to Monroy. Monroy taking her time on Little Bear. Doesn't like it. Kicks it over here to Kai Miller. She's going to drive. Gets through two defenders and tries to go up. I believe Trelia Breezy is going to get called for a foul on the ground. Good move there from Kai Miller.
Yeah, I was going to say, that instance right down there where you said that she would take the ball out of bounds right by the fans. Hey, sometimes when you're away from the coach, that could be crazy because everybody over on the sidelines telling you, shoot the ball, shoot the ball.
Ball was thrown
another
in
steal.
off Caitlin Miller. Going to end up in Jolan Blackbird's hand. She's going to go up, Good piece of defense there from the Lady Jays. Little Bear went up, did not make it, but ended up with her own offensive rebound. Reset it, set it back out. Jolan Blackbird's got it. She's splitting through 2 defenders. Good tip away there from Miller.
Yep.
Going to end up in Stover's hands. She tries to throw it down to Giselle Blackbird. Or, no, sorry, Vargas. But Vargas could not handle it. Good steal there from the Lady Jays. Here we go. Other way. Monroy passes it up there to Miller, but cannot get it to go. Caitlin Miller tried to get the runner, but cannot get it to drop. We are at 7-10 and ticking here in the fourth. Same score, folks. 42-27. Winnebago up by 15. There's Joe Blackbird.
Off the glass.
The little floater off the glass gets it to go. Winnebago first to score.
Jolan said off the gleazy.
Looks like they got Giselle ready to check in here. Under 7 minutes. That is Pilcher taking her time up top. Throws it down over there to 12. When Roy throws it up, doesn't like it. Off of Blackbird's hand. Going to stay right here in Lady J territory.
Yeah, Giselle came in. She was transferred from a different school. I know their dad, Marcel, is just a happy man having both of them girls play on the same team this year.
Inbound. Winnebago fell asleep, but Kai Miller could not get it to go. Opportunity missed on that one. She'll probably want that one back after watching the replay. 6:40 to go here. Ball skipped around to Little Bear. Doesn't like it. Big skip pass over there to Giselle. Back up top to Jolan Blackbird. Taking her time. Slows it down. Walthill moving all over the place. Stover doesn't like it. Kimmy passes it out to Joe. Joe takes her time. Throws it up. Cannot get it to drop. Rebound by Kai Miller. Almost stolen by Little Bear. But Little Bear is going to be called for the foul on that one.
Yeah, nice rebound by, is that you say Miller? Number 1?
Yep. Kai Miller.
Kai probably has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rebounds right now.
Kennedy in the game for Joe Blackbird. Here we go, folks. Action back at it. Monroy with the ball, pushing up the middle there. Passes over to Pilcher, in and out. Cannot get it to go. Ball is rebounded off Winnebago. Going to stay right here in Blue Jay territory. Another opportunity here to inbound under their own basket. Monroy taking the ball out. Winnebago sitting in a 2-3. Lady J's moving her all around. Finally kick it back out up there to McCauley. McCauley tries to get rid of it, but tipped by Kennedy. Out of bounds off Winnebago. Reset here. 30 seconds left on the shot clock here for the Lady Jays as Cass Bass is going to come in for Stover.
Yeah, Winnebago Lady Indians having a good night on keeping their hands out to the side and playing the passing lanes.
Monroy with the ball up top against this 2-3. There is a steal by Cass Bass as it was tipped by Giselle Blackbird. Pushing it down. Here comes Kenny down this left side. She's got against this 2-3. Monroy's going to pick her up at about the half-court line. Getting called for the carry on that one. Just a little mishandle from her. That's all right.
Yeah, I think she saw somebody cutting that baseline and she said, I got to throw it, because she was coming across. I think she already picked the ball up or tried to.
Winnebago up by 17 right now. 44-27, 5:40 and ticking. Pilcher doesn't like it. She goes around Cass Bass. Stop. Pop. Cannot get it to drop. Ball moved around. There's Kai Miller now in this left wing. Up and finally gets it to go. Shooter's touch right there. That's what you call that.
Home court advantage right there, Miller.
Cut the lead down to 14 right now. 30-44. Lady Jays are on fire. Kennedy walks up to that three-point line on this right wing. In and out. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by Giselle Blackbird out to Cass Bass on that right wing. Cannot get it to go. Rebounded by number 11, Monroy. She's going to push through all the Winnebago defenders. Going to go all the way across the free throw line. Tries to go up. Throws it out to Kai Miller. Doesn't like it. Reset. That's going to end up in McCauley's hands.
Look.
She passes it out to Monroy on that right wing. 3 in and out. Can't get it to go, but offensive rebound from the Lady Jays. Missed. Another offensive rebound here from the Lady Jays as they're moving the ball around, trying to get something set up. Fresh shot clock for them.
You girls.
Kai Miller, as it's hit off the side of the backboard, goes out of bounds. Going to be Winnebago basketball.
Wow, impressive. They had 3 different chances on that one possession there, and that was because of hustle. It had nothing to do with boxing out or anything. They were just hustling to the ball.
Kennedy out. Grant in. Blackbird. Joe Blackbird back in. Little Bear has a seat. Yeah, 3 offensive rebounds is huge. Big effort plays from these girls. Here's Joe Blackbird. Skips it all the way up to Trelia. Trelia's got her way right down the middle. Doesn't like it. Gives it up to Cass Bass. Skip pass over there to Giselle. Back to Jolan on this left side. She's going to do a nice drive into the lane. Can't get it to go. Everybody wants to rebound. Ends up in Giselle Blackbird's hands. She puts it up on that right side. Gets 2 to go. Winnebago trying to keep that lead in front of the Lady Jays. Not trying to let them get back in. 4:20 to go. That's Caitlin Miller taking her time. Kicks it back out to number 11, Monroy. Out to number 12. She puts it up. No goal there from McCauley. Offensive rebound again for the Lady Jays. Another earned possession here. That's Caitlin Miller. She'll fire one off the glass. Sorry, that was McCauley. I apologize.
Hitting off the glass one. Here you go. 13-point game.
Here we go, folks. We're under 4 minutes. Trelia.
Third timeout.
Timeout, Winnebago. Coaches want to talk about that one. All effort hustle plays from the Lady Jays right now in this fourth quarter. You're about the midway point. You got to do those little things to come win this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep stats over here, and I've been marking on the Lady Jays stats side every little while on their possession on the offensive side. Offensive rebounds, we get steals, and we got a couple extra rebounds too. So the Lady Jays are not going away. And right now with 4 minutes left, 13 points, it's still
doable.
early.
It's doable.
It's still early.
It's doable, especially with the shot clock implementation that we've talked about. We've kind of covered this a few different times. We know it's res ball. You're going to shoot within the first 10 seconds. We all understand that. We don't even have to talk about that. But with the shot clock implementation, you're almost guaranteed another possession. But then what you just got done saying about the rebounding end is when Winnebago comes down and gets a shot up, the Lady Jays have to pull a rebound down.
Yep.
They've got to go earn that possession. And they're doing that on both sides right now.
Yep.
They've got probably have as many offensive rebounds this quarter as they do defensive rebounds.
Yeah. So the Lady Indians, they need to maybe notice that and maybe talk about boxing out extra. When the ball goes up, go try to find somebody and put a body on somebody and get that rebound. But we got less than 4 minutes left, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to be a barn burner here. Down here
Subs coming in. McCauley has a seat, and Esther Miller back in the game. 3:56 to go here in the fourth. Winnebago has a 13-point lead. Lady Jays are striking. Grant has the ball. She's going to drive. She's going to float it from the free throw line. Cannot get it to go. Rebound tipped around. Going to end up in Caitlin Miller's hand and Oma Cleveland in the game now. Going to be a jump ball possession going. Looks like the Lady Jays way here. Winnebago's going to have to stay there on defense. Cass Bass in the game still. Letty Hewlett in the game as well. Good to see these girls getting minutes here with game on the line. Pass inbound to Joe Blackbird. She's got it up top. Looking for Letty Hewlett. She finds it at the free throw line. She turns and shoots. Does not get it. Grant gets the rebound. She goes up. Ends up with her own rebound. Another offensive rebound here for Winnebago. Trap coming and foul coming. Grant, and she got trapped there by two Lady Jays. I believe the foul is on number 11, Monroy.
I got Grant with 7 rebounds right now.
Hustler,
yeah, as a guard, 7 rebounds.
Winnebago trying to take advantage of this possession right now. She earned another one with the offensive rebound. There's Grant with the ball down that left side. She's going to drive it. Nowhere to go. Gets another foul drawn on her. That's going to be Pilcher. And I believe that's going to be 4 on Pilcher. So watch that, folks, as the game winds down here. 3:30 to go. Grant finds her way down that right side on the opposite end of it and gets a small layup. Gets it to drop. Lead back up now to 15 for Winnebago. 48-33. Ball is tipped away by Jolan Blackbird. She's all by herself. 2 girls behind her. Can't stop her. She missed the layup. Rebound by Kai Miller. She's pushing down, but then another foul called on Winnebago after the rebound and the breakaway run. I believe that's going to be on Grant, her second of the game. Team fouls right now, 3 for Winnebago, 2 for the Lady Jays. Sub coming in here. McCauley back in the game. And who's sitting down there? That is Pilcher having a seat. There's Caitlin Miller. She's going to drive against 2 defenders, puts it up, does not get the foul call. No shot. Rebound by Jolan.
I got Jolan right now with 11 steals. 11 steals recorded for tonight. She's probably looking at a double-double right now.
We're under 3 minutes right now. 33-48. Winnebago up by 15. Another possession in their way right now. Trying to throw it down low. Tipped around by the Lady Jays. Stolen by Kai Miller. She's got 2 defenders in front of her. She's going to drive. Taking that right side. She goes up. Cannot get it to drop. Rebounded by Jolan. Stolen by Caitlin Miller. Puts it up, nowhere to go. Got the block. Caitlin Miller ends up with it in her hand. She fires off the glass,
nice
gets the
shot.
3 to go. The hustle play. Super impressed with Caitlin Miller right now and the effort she's putting in. 2:20 to go here. Back down to 12 now. 36-48, and Winnebago burns another timeout to talk about it These Lady Jays ain't going away here, Coach.
No. The last time they called a timeout was just about a minute and a half ago, and they chipped away at the lead with 3 more points. So it's a 12-point game. This is going to be a barn burner.
We got 2:18. That's the stage, folks. 2:18 left here in the fourth period. Winnebago 48. Walthill Lady Jays 36. Winnebago's had their offensive struggles tonight, but that's a lot of credit to the Lady Jays.
Yeah. Let me tell you a stat. For the rebounds, I have Jolan Blackburn with 14 rebounds right now. So right now, I'm not really accurate, but 14 rebounds, 11 steals, and then whatever she got with points up there.
16.
16 points.
Possible triple-double is what you're calling right now?
Yeah, and 1, 2, 3, 4 assists along with that triple-double.
Having herself a game, trying to will her team to the win here. But the Lady Jays don't care about stats. They're firing back right now.
There you go.
Little Bear with the inbound back in the game here. Trelia back in. Hewlett out there. Kennedy as long as Jolan Blackburn.
Oh.
Little Bear went up, got blocked by Miller. Jolan Blackburn ends up with it in her hand. She puts it up, gets to, there's number 11, Monroy. She's going up, trying to get the layup on this left side. Gets called, drove the foul, gets herself to the free throw line, stops the clock. Opportunity for 2 points. The foul was on, who's the foul on for us? Kennedy gets called for the foul.
So, Coach Huge, if somebody goes
Trelia,
up for a shot, it gets blocked. Somebody else
First
grabs
free
the
throw,
ball
good.
off the block. Is that a rebound? That's a rebound, right? It's still.
Because it's still a shot attempt.
Yep.
I would say that. Yep.
Okay.
They'll be padding the stats over there either. Esther Miller has a seat, and they bring Pilcher back in.
Trying to give the people what they want.
Lead down to 13 right now, 50-37. Second free throw up and good.
Nice.
Lead back down to 12 now.
Need those
2
free
minutes
throws.
to go here in the fourth. Here come the Lady Indians. Lady Jays looking to put a stop on. Little Bear moving down that left side. Doesn't like it. Hands it off to Joe Blackbird. Up on top. Doesn't like it. Throws over here to Trelia. Trelia looking around. Hewlett is underneath and wants it. Finally gets it in her hand. She goes up. Can't get it. Kennedy with the backside rebound. She goes up. Stolen by, I believe that was Pilcher down there, if I can see the number right. Timeout, Walthill. Good piece of defense there from the Lady Jays. That was number 12, McCauley. Got it tied up and got the steal out of it. Lady Jays got the possession, called timeout. 12-point game right now with 1:40 to go. I'm telling you, it's shades of yesterday.
Yeah.
Exactly
Yeah.
where Winnebago was at yesterday when the Knights made their comeback.
Yeah, and maybe Coach kind of saw that happening too, so she called the timeout, and she didn't tell everybody, hey, let's tighten this up right here. We have to take care of the basketball. You know, we got to come to the ball. We got to hold on to it tight with 2 hands. We got to make sure that we're, got our pivot foot sit down. Let's not turn the ball over this last part.
For me, with the younger group that's out there, you've got to tell them to slow down. You don't have to force shots up right now. Let the clock run. Let's reset. Let's take a quality shot.
Yeah.
Let's take a shot where my feet are set and nobody's on me and I can shoot. Let's not try to get it underneath. For the Lady Jays, keep being aggressive on the offensive glass. You've seen Caitlin Miller knock a few down. You've seen McCauley get aggressive, trying to get themselves to the free throw line. I think that's where, if I'm the Lady Jays, that's the advantage you have right now. You're 1 foul away from being in the bonus. Attack the basket. Keep doing what you've been doing all night long. Here's Pilcher down that right side. Trelia on her, taking it down. Buck 35 to go. Pilcher moving it around, doesn't like it. Throws it up here to Caitlin Miller. Miller's got her ball up top. Caitlin taking her time. Nice piece of dribbling. Tries to skip pass. Stolen again by Jolando. Intercepted that one. 1:22 go. Joe Blackbird doing everything she can to will this team to victory. There's Kamimila Stover up on top. Little handoff to Kennedy. Looks like Winnebago is just taking their time, handing the ball off to each other up on
smart.
top.
Run some clock.
1:09, 18 seconds left on the shot clock. There's Joe Blackbird. She's going to split the defense, but the foul will be called, and I believe that's going to be on number 1, Kai Miller. I apologize. That's a number 12, McCauley.
I believe they reset the clock, that shot clock, don't they?
No,
Just a
not
little
on
bit?
that. No, not on that. It's only towards. Oh, they do reset the shot clock. Appreciate that, Coach.
Yeah, so that gives them an extra 35 seconds they can burn over here. And, like old school, where you get that set up to 4 corners and put somebody in the middle, and he's got to keep on running to the ball.
Blackbird
There you
inbounds the ball. Trelia gets it back to Joe Blackbird, taking her time. She's got Kai Miller on her. No, sorry, but that's 11 Monroy on her. Monroy trying to stop her, trying to slow her down. We're under a minute here, folks. and then Monroy's going to come in and foul her. They've got 2 more after that foul, 1 more foul to give. Then that will put Winnebago at the line.
Yeah, now they're going to give them an extra 11 seconds on the clock.
Okay,
Or no,
okay.
20.
It's back
Yeah,
to reset the whole thing.
Get to 35, so they can burn another 35 if they wanted to. Oh, they
Winnebago
get the
stole
steal.
by Caitlin Miller. She tries to get rid of it. Finally
They're
gets rid
going.
of it. Here comes McCauley.
Lady Jays.
Down the left side here on Monroy. Kicks it over.
Oh,
Ball tip.
Still
Get it
there.
in McCauley's hand. Get it down to Caitlin Miller. Nice.
Oh,
little
nice move, up and
to
under.
the left hand. 10-point game right now with 35 seconds to go. Joe Blackbird with the ball up top. And that's going to be Monroy called for the foul. And that's going to put Joe Blackbird at the line. What a turn of events here to cut it within 10 with 30 seconds to go. Good.
pretty exciting,
That
Coach.
was a nice up and under move there from
Yeah.
Caitlin Miller.
That's you hardly see the girls basketball with the good footwork here in high school. You see some pretty good college ball players, but in high school with that kind of footwork, hey,
First free throw on the way. Joe Blackbird cannot get it to go. Missing that one. Taking her time. You know she wants to work on those free throws here coming this weekend. And it was a good, nice shooting machine down there at William Thunder. Jeez. Second
go.
free throw. Good to go here. Push the lead back up to 11. 51-40 now. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Caitlin Miller. Down that right side. Joe Blackbird on her. Moving around. There's Little Bear. Double teamed by Winnebago. But ball is dribbled out of bounds by Winnebago. Going to stay right here in Blue Jay territory.
I think Blackbird notices that number 4 wants the ball, and so she's playing a
They're
little
going
extra
to
hard on
inbound it
defense.
to her. They're going to hand it off to Pilcher. Pilcher goes up with the left hand off the glass. Rebounded by Monroy. Put up, but then a rebound by Jolan Blackbird. She's going to push it down the left side. We're under 10 seconds here. Foul coming from Kai Miller. And that's going to put Joe Blackbird back on the free throw line to extend this lead and possibly put it away.
Going back to the line, she went 1 for 2 on her last trip just a few seconds ago.
10 seconds to go, 51-40. Winnebago up by 11. First free throw rattles in and out there. The free throw struggles still continue.
Yeah, one last chance to get that 20 piece.
All right, here we go, folks. Possibly a 20-point performance here. She
There
gets
it
it to
is.
go. 52-40 now. 10 seconds to go. Winnebago applies a little bit of pressure. Almost stolen by Jolan Blackbird. Here comes Walthill. We're at 5 seconds. Trelia is going to get called for the foul, and that is going to put number 33, Pilcher, on the free throw line here as we only have 5 seconds left in this game. Well, I think it's time to talk about it. I'm going to ask you who your player of the game is, but I think I know who it is. He's counting out rebounds right now. What do you got, Coach?
Yeah.
Who you calling for your player of the game?
I got to go with Jolan Blackbird for player of the game. I'm going to read out her
First
stats here
free
in a few
throw,
seconds.
no good from Pilcher. I'll put it like this. I was super impressed with Caitlin Miller in the second half, but I want to give it up to Kai Miller. She's had a great game all game long. Second free throw is good. Inbound out here to Winnebago. Good piece of defense, dribbling around from Jolan. Foul by Kai Miller. I believe that's going to be her 5th and sit her down for the day. Ends her night with 9 points. And Caitlin Miller, like I said, impressed with her the second half, added 10 just in the second half.
Just the second half. All right, I got those stats for you, Coach. It looks like Jolan had 20 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, and 12 steals. That's what I recorded. I might have missed a couple, but that's what I recorded.
First free throw, no good there from Jolan. 1 second left, folks. I think we're just going to get the inbound. No, it's super impressive game with both these ladies teams here that we have this evening. The Lady Jays have came out. Second free throw is good. Inbound coming. The score right now on the inbound, it's going to be 53-41. Winnebago
Nice game.
takes the win, shows up into Jays territory, takes the win by 12. Super impressed, though, with the way the Lady Jays fought in the second half.
Yeah.
Down by 17. I feel like they won the third quarter, if you want to play it
Yeah.
like that. I feel like they won the third quarter, and I feel like they might have outscored Winnebago in that fourth quarter as well.
Yeah, I think it was pretty close because that was it ended up making it a 12-point game.
Mm-hmm.
I think they might have tied that fourth quarter. But hey, very impressive basketball by both teams, and I'm really glad that we made it down here to Walthill to witness this game. But we're gonna have another game. We ain't done yet. we ain't done yet. The Varsity boys are getting ready to start here pretty soon. They're going to be starting their 20-minute warm-up clock here in a few minutes. But I want to give a special shout out to our sponsors. Our sponsors, the Omaha Tribe in Nebraska, Lucky 77 Casino, and Blackbird Bend Casino. Say, Peeny Gigi, Weebla,
Appreciate our sponsors bringing the radio dials live to you in this area. Like I said, this battle is going to be of Thurston County, and I know the group of sponsors that we have putting this game on is looking forward to all the families. They're looking out for those that couldn't be here, and they're trying to do the best they can for the community here, down here in Walthill, Nebraska. Very live up here in the gym, but I know we got a lot of viewers online. We appreciate you guys all tuning in. I think we're gonna stream off here for a second. Are you gonna run your promos before we head out? So we're gonna end you guys with that. We're gonna turn on our promos, and we will see you on the next one. And don't forget, you have to log back into the new stream to catch the boys' game.
And when you start your stream up, make sure and hit that share button and put us on your Facebook page so we can have more viewers out there. So thank you very much.
We'll see you here shortly.
Fun takes flight at Blackbird Bend Casino. Discover the latest and hottest game. We've got a wide selection of the latest and hottest slot machines and electronic table games waiting for you. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Bend Casino near Ottawa, Iowa. Fun takes flight at Blackbird Bend Casino. Join us in the Upstream restaurant for great food from our menu or from one of our buffets on select days of the week. Good fortune is just around the bend at Blackbird Bend Casino near Ottawa, Iowa.
Enjoy great gaming with friendly hometown service at the all-new Lucky 77 Casino in Walthill, Nebraska. Play the latest and most popular slots. Enjoy delicious food from our snack bar. Revel in abundant payouts and jackpots. And win even more in our promotions. We invite you to be our guest at Lucky 77 Casino on Main Street in Walthill, Nebraska.